Good evening, everyone. If you are able to, please rise as we welcome Hawai'i Community College's class of 2026. Leading tonight's processional is Rochelle Victoria Batres, a liberal arts graduation candidate and tonight's student speaker. Following Rochelle are Christopher Cooper, student government president and liberal arts graduation candidate. Melinda Mindy Yagin, student government vice president and human services graduation candidate. And Jerry Lean Kanakanui, student government secretary and liberal arts sustainability issues and Hawaiian studies, Hawaii lifestyles graduation candidate. Announcing the humanities department majors. Escorting the Hawaiian studies and Hawaii lifestyles graduates are Professor Dr. Taupuri Tangaro and humanities department chair, Assistant Professor Dr. Ku'ulei Kanahele. Escorting the creative media and digital media arts graduates are Professor Medor Hu and lecturer Kaori Ukaji. Announcing the hospitality division majors. Escorting the culinary arts graduates are 2026 Francis Davis Excellence in Undergraduate Teaching Awardee and Program Coordinator, Assistant Professor Chef Sean Sumiki, Instructional and Student Support Specialist and Culinary Lab Manager, Chef Tori Hiro, and Instructor Chef Filton Velasco. Announcing the construction department majors. Escorting the agriculture graduates are Assistant Professor Lou Nakamura and Agriculture Farm Manager Dustin Shin. Escorting the carpentry graduates are Associate Professor Grant Kao'a and Instructor Henry Hanalei Sanborn. Escorting the electrical installation and maintenance technology graduates is Associate Professor Renee Dela Cruz. Escorting the engineering technology graduates are Associate Professor Donna Pacheco and Lecturer Malia Souza.
Announcing the business, education, and technology majors. Escorting the accounting graduates are Assistant Professor Susie Desa-Dill and Instructor Siniva Pota. Escorting the business, technology, hospitality and tourism, information technology and marketing graduates is Business Education and Technology Division Chair, Assistant Professor Dr. Carrie Butler. Announcing the Health Sciences Division majors. Escorting the fire science graduates is Professor Jack Manassian. Escorting the nursing and practical nursing graduates is Assistant Professor Dr. Alma Kramer, Instructor Jody McClanahan, and Health Science Division Chair and Associate Professor Dr. Kim Shimna. Announcing the Transportation Department majors. Escorting the Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technology graduates is Assistant Professor Daryl Miyashiro. Escorting the auto body repair and painting graduates are Associate Professor Garrett Fujioka and Assistant Professor Kobe Kariyasu. Escorting the automotive mechanics technology graduates is Associate Professor Kenneth Ken Shimizu. Escorting the diesel mechanics graduates is Associate Professor Mitchell Mitch Suarez.
Announcing the Social Science and Public Services Department majors. Escorting the Early Childhood Education graduates are Assistant Professor and Program Coordinator Jana Smith and Assistant Professor Brenda Watanabe. Escorting the Human Services graduates is Instructor Renee Rivera.
Announcing the Math and Natural Science Department majors. Escorting the Marine Options Program, Natural Science and Tropical Forest Ecosystem and Agroforestry Management graduates are Professor Dr. Pamela Scheffler, Assistant Professor Jennifer Sims, and instructors Dr. Ashley Kalauli, Dr. Basanta Pahari, and Dr. Ining Yu.
Announcing the Liberal Arts Division majors. Escorting the Liberal Arts graduates are English Department Chair, Associate Professor Sharon Danzaro, Professor Robin Kaloli, Professor Claudia Wilcox Boucher, Social Science Department Chair and Assistant Professor Drew Kapp, Assistant Professor Donna Madrid, and instructors Michael Skinner, Kimberly Russell, Dr. Michael Branch, and lecturer Robin Vincent, as well as Assistant Professor Kapena Landgraf.
And now announcing the final major of the night from the University of Hawaii at Manoa Thompson's School of Social Work and Public Health. Escorting the social work graduates are Assistant Professor Dr. Sarah Momilani Marshall and Field Education Liaison Michael McGee.
Where is it? You may be seated. Hawaii Community College, with profound reflection, offers this Ho'oia Aina, land acknowledgement. Hawaii is an indigenous space whose original people are today identified as Native Hawaiians. Our kauhale aligns with the University of Hawaii system, commitment to fostering the well-being of indigenous communities through academic processes put into effect with the 10-campus system-wide transformation called Hawaii Papa Oke'au. With much aloha, Hawaii Community College Kauhale welcomes you to the Mokopuni of Hawaii. In this land division we call Waiakea, in the district of Hilo Hanakahi. This land acknowledgement welcomes everyone who gathers here. We are in Hawaii, ano ai. It is my honor, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of the college, to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2026. Woo! Learning has no boundaries of Hawaii Community College. This evening, we celebrate our youngest graduate at 16, earning their academic subject certificate in Hawaiian Studies with a concentration in Hawaii lifestyles, and our oldest graduate at the age of 66, earning their associates in liberal arts. Tonight, we celebrate our graduates. Half of them plan on furthering their college degree at a university, while others have or will join the workforce here and contribute to the advancement of our Hawaii Island community. Hawaii Community College, start here and make an impact everywhere. To start this evening's program, please rise and join us in singing the Star-Spangled Banner and Hawaii Pono'i, led by Hawaiian Studies and Liberal Arts graduation candidate, Dominique Nikki Athena Childs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs burst in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Hawai'i pono'i, nana'i komo'i, kalani ali'i, ke ali'i, makualani e kamehameha ena kaua e pale me ka ihe. Hawai'i pono'i, nana'i nali'i, napua komuli, napoki'i, makualani e kamehameha ena kaua e pale me ka ihe. Hawai'i pono'i e kalahui e o kauhana nui e ui e makualani e kamehameha ena kaua e pale me ka ihe. Mahalo.
Please be seated. Mahalo, Nikki, for your beautiful, beautiful contributions to tonight's program. Tonight, in celebration of Hawaii Community College 85th graduating class, we present Unukupukupu and our Kipaipai Puka Kula. Unukupukupu is a hula program of Hawaii Community College that delivers a 2-year associate degree as well as community bridging services to our local charter schools within our community. Counselor Keinoa de la Cruz will now introduce Unukupukupu and our Kipaipai Puka Kula.
Aloha mai kākou. Welcome to our Ki Pai Pai Puka Kula, our graduation ceremony. Ki Pai Pai is celebration. It is the honoring of achievement, the welcoming forward of those who have reached an important milestone, and the joyful recognition of the journey that brought them here. Facilitating this Ki Pai Pai tonight are our community partners from the Ahupua'a of Waiakahi'ula in Puna, Haumana and Kumu representing Pahoa High School, Keone Poko Elementary School, and the broader communities of Puna. They are deeply excited to Ki Pai Pai your graduation, graduates, and we at the college are doubly excited as this is the very first time Waiakahi'ula joins our commencement in this special way. Waiakahi'ula are guided by Hawaii Community College early college instructor Kumu No'eau Wu O'Brien, a devoted resident and cultural steward of Waiakahi'ula. They are here tonight with as much as excitement to Ki Pai Pai your achievement as you are to walk this stage as graduates. Their presence is a celebration, welcoming you forward with pride, honor, and aloha. For many of them, this is their first time experiencing college commencement. Give our future Hawaii Community College learners a warm welcome. Joining Waiakahi'ula are members of Kuku'ena, a hula cohort composed of employees from Hawaii Community College, the University of Hawaii at Hilo, and our wider community. Tonight we sound the pahu and pu, announcing to the world this moment of achievement, this milestone you have reached. Tonight we dance. Ealae, a paddle dance. Graduates, each of you have paddled your va'a, your canoe, with determination. Through calm seas and rough waters, here at the college you have persisted. Now bring your canoe ashore. You stand here this evening as college graduates. We dance Ki Po Po Kalani. In this dance, we celebrate our heavens, seas, and skies that have shaped who we are. We gather here in the Ahupua'a of Waiakea, and may these expansive waters bless you as you return to your communities, grounded and strengthened in knowledge and purpose. Finally, we dance Ka'au Kamana'o. This energetic and fun hula calls you forward and charges you graduates to use your education with intention. Serve your ohana, your communities, yourselves, your ahupua'a. Serve our beloved Hawaii. Graduates, our kuleana to serve you is our collective honor here at Hawaii Community College. And now we celebrate you as you commence forward into the kuleana of your calling, into aloha. E nā ka naka ya koa koa mai, eli eli kau mai.
I ka hiula a ka he ko waila e. Ua puka mai ko wai a kāne. E ola loa ko wai a ka hiula. E ola.
E ala e wai ka hiula e ala e wai ka hiula e.
E hume I ka maloa ai ka ai, e hopu ka lima I ka hoia, hoia.
Hoi, 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 ka pā e, hoi, 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 a kau ka ihu a I kai. A kau ka pe a horo ka moa e. A kau ka iuli pa a ka ia. A kau ka ihu hoi ka aina. A kau uli li ka laia hore.
Hoi ha. Hoi ha. A kau au ha ka pepe mua ka pepe waina ka pepe mui mui. Mu ki mu ka kani ka uhale. Pai pai pau. Ai, no ki ahu hea ke ia kau.
No wai a ka hiula. Ki popo ka lani, ki pai pai ka honua, e hui ki papana ahu, e ku anana kihi, po e utu tupu, inana tuiluna o ta motu, po e utu tupu, inana tuiluna o ta motu, eli eli kapu. Eli eli noa. Ua noa.
Ai, no ki ahu hea ke ia kau.
No ai a kea. Ki popo ka lani, ki pai pai ka honua, e hui ki papana ahu, e ku anana kihi, ho e utu tupu, inana tuiluna o ta motu, ho e utu tupu, inana tuiluna o ta motu, eli eli kapu, eli eli noa, ua noa. Ai, ka au ka mana o ka naka.
Ka au ka mana o kanaka. Maloko hana nui, hana nui. Maloko hana nui, hana nui. Walau ka mana o kanaka. Maluna hana nui, hana nui. Malalo hana nui, hana nui. Uakini ka mana o kanaka. Mamua hana nui, hana nui. Mahope hana nui, hana nui. Ualehu ka mana o kanaka. Mauka hana nui, hana nui. Makai hana nui, hana nui. Moana hana nui, hana nui a. Haina ia mai ana ka puana. No ai a kahi ula kuule aia. E ala, e ala, e a. Aihi. Hei noa no.
Wai a ka hiula.
Platform party, you may be seated. Mahalo to my former neighbor and director, Paul Arceo, and members of the Hawaii County Band who have shared the gift of music at our commencement ceremonies for 21 years. I would also like to extend a special mahalo to Professor Dr. Taupori Tangaro, Assistant Professors Noel Tagab Cruz, Pele Kayo, and Akea Kiuna, and the early college instructor Kumu Noeau Wu O'Brien, the Haumana of Waikahi'ula, and members of Kukuena for your moving presentation. Graduates, you all look amazing. Amazing. You all worked so hard for this moment, including times that you had to wake up early in the morning, most likely it was raining, and you were a bit exhausted. But I know you made it to class anyway. Or the time you had to come home from another day of work and school and visit with your ohana, or maybe tend to your keiki. But still, you needed to finish that homework late at night. Or even the time you thought you may not get the grade that you were hoping for to pass a class, but here you are today. You made it. You made it, graduates! You not only survived, you have thrived. And it is our pleasure to honor and to celebrate you, the class of 2026. Graduates, I would like to ask all of you to please stand. Look around you and wave to your family and friends as a gesture of mahalo. Graduates, you may be seated. I would also like to recognize our graduates who are veterans, active military personnel, or military spouses of the United States Armed Forces. Service to our country and state is an honorable distinction. Would all graduates who are veterans, active service members, and/or military spouses please stand? And would all community members who are veterans, active service members, or military spouses please stand in the community? Thank you very much for your service. You may be seated. Sharing the stage with me this evening are some special people. My name is Susan Kazama, and I serve as the Chancellor of Hawaii Community College. When I call your name, stage members, please stand to be recognized. Representing the University of Hawaii Board of Regents, Regent Michael Miyahira. Her flight might be late, but she will be representing the University of Hawaii System, Director of Hawaii Papa'okeau, and Director of the University of Hawaii at Manoa Native Hawaiian Place of Learning, Dr. Kaiwi Puni Kawi Kave Q Punihe Laip. Representing the Hawaii Community College Administration are Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Kimberly Collins. Vice Chancellor for Administrative Services, Jody Mine, who is seated with her fellow Hawaii County Band members. Our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Christine Quintana. Our Dean of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Dr. Jace Saplan. Our Dean of Career and Technical Education, Carrie Mospins. And representing the college's faculty and staff, our Academic Senate Chair, Kenoalani Dela Cruz. And our College Council Chair, Larissa Leslie. Our very special guest this evening is the Executive Director of La La Kea Foundation, President of the Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo, Dr. Noi Noi Wong Wilson, tonight's keynote speaker. Representing the college's student body is Hawaii Community College Student Government President, Christopher Cooper. He is seated with his fellow graduates. And representing the Hawaii Community College class of 2026 is liberal arts graduation candidate and tonight's student speaker, Rochelle Batres. She is also seated with her fellow graduates. We are also very honored to have in the audience the University of Hawaii at Hilo Chancellor, Dr. Bonnie Irwin. The Chancellor's Community Advisory Committee member and investment professional from Mukai Investment Group, LLC, Dwayne Muki Mukai. From the state of Hawaii, District 4, Representative Gregor Ilagan. Our County of Hawaii, District 1, Councilwoman Heather Kimball. And our County of Hawaii, District 3, Councilman and Council Vice Chair Dennis Fresh Onishi. He might be up there. We would also like to welcome University of Hawaii at Hilo Vice Chancellor Kale Raposa. Mahalo nui to each of you. Thank you for taking time from your busy schedules to celebrate this special event with our graduates. Tonight is a special night set aside to recognize and honor the accomplishments of the men and women who sit before us, dressed in traditional caps and gowns. With those graduates who are the first in their family to receive a higher education degree, please stand. First in your family. Thank you. You may be seated. Within this group of graduates are also students who have served in the Associated Students of the University of Hawaii, Hawaii Community College, Student Government, and the Student Activities Council. They are wearing white-colored stoles. Would past and present Student Government and Student Activities Council members please stand? Past and present. Thank you for your dedicated service and leadership. You may be seated. In addition to honoring our graduates, Commencement provides us an opportunity to also recognize the people who share their expertise with the students and the people who have helped them throughout the time that they have studied with us. They are the faculty and staff of Hawaii Community College. In the spirit of Kauhale, an academic village without walls, we ask all current and former faculty, staff, lecturers from Hawaii Community College's administration, academic affairs, administrative affairs, student affairs, Academic Support, Advance, Hawaii Community College, Palamanui, and the Cole Education Center to please rise and be recognized. For tonight, we all celebrate. I would like to extend to each of you a special thank you on behalf of the graduates and the students of the college for the many, many hours you have spent in and out of the classroom supporting our students to achieve their maximum potential. Each year, we also have the opportunity to recognize a faculty member who has distinguished him or herself in teaching and service to students. I would now like to call on Regent Maiko Miyahira to please come forward to make a special presentation.
Thank you, Chancellor. Each year, the University of Hawaii Board of Regents recognizes one faculty member at each campus for excellence in teaching. On behalf of the University of Hawaii Board of Regents, I would like to recognize this year's recipient of the Excellence in Teaching, Hawaii Lifestyles Assistant Professor Pele Kaio. Pele, please rise. A Hawaii Community College alumnus and the 2014 Outstanding Lecturer of the Year, Kumu Pele, has spent over a decade demonstrating a profound commitment to the mission of Hawaii Community College and the success of their learners. The selection committee and nominators highlighted Kumu Pele's unique ability to transform the classroom into a sacred space for growth with a multidimensional approach to learning. He creatively instructs learners of all backgrounds and hula ability levels, utilizing strategies that engage the body, mind, and spirit. Through the lens of hula and Hawaiian culture, he serves as a vital bridge connecting students to higher education and personal empowerment. Kumu Pele is celebrated for creating a classroom free of external noise, an unprejudiced space where students feel safe and welcomed to open themselves to knowledge. His teaching goes beyond technique, weaving accountability into the moral compass of his students and fostering a deep awareness of their relationships with each other and the world around them. Kumu Pele is an educator who does more than teach, he inspires. In the words of his students, he focuses on moving the spirit, and in doing so, he transformed ours. Kumu Pele motivates us to be the very best version of ourselves. He enhances our self-awareness and our perceptions of our capabilities. Please join me in congratulating the 2025-2026 University of Hawaii Board of Regents Excellence in Teaching recipient, Assistant Professor Pele Kaio. Pele.
Mahalo, Regent Miyahira, and congratulations, Pele. Mahalo to you and your ohana for your presence here tonight. Would Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Christine Quintana, please come forward to acknowledge the graduation candidates earning academic honors and to introduce tonight's student speakers.
Good evening, and congratulations to our graduation candidates. In order to receive academic honors, students must have completed a minimum of 30 credit hours at Hawaii Community College in their program of study and earned at least a 3.5 cumulative grade point average on a scale of 4.0. Those students graduating with honors are wearing a gold honor cord this evening. Some of our honor students elect to join Phi Theta Kappa, the internationally recognized honor society for two-year colleges. The mission of Phi Theta Kappa is to recognize high academic achievement of college students and to provide opportunities for them to grow as scholars and leaders. Phi Theta Kappa Chapter Alpha Psi Epsilon members can be identified by their gold color stoles and blue and gold honor cords. Our students may also elect to join the National Society of Leadership and Success, or NSLS. NSLS is the nation's largest accredited leadership honor society, partnering with over 700 college campuses across the nation. The Honor Society's mission is to build leaders who make a better world. Members can be recognized by their white stoles and black and platinum honor cords. Will all the academic honor graduates, Phi Theta Kappans, and National Society of Leadership and Success members please stand? Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize the early college graduates. Early college is a Department of Education partnership that allows high school students to take college classes on their high school campuses. Students who successfully complete the college class receive both high school and college credit. Early college graduates, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Tonight's student keynote speaker, Rochelle Victoria Batres, will be receiving her liberal arts Associate of Arts degree. She intends to pursue a bachelor's degree in nursing and then eventually apply to medical school to become a physician. While maintaining a 4.0 grade point average, Rochelle has served Hawaii Community College as a former student government vice president, as a student activity council member, as a Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society member, and as a National Society for Leadership Success member. As a U.S. Navy veteran, she also actively volunteers with the Mental Restorations Foundation, serving with other military-connected families in our community. Rochelle would like to thank her parents, Manuel and Wilda, her fiancé, Roman, her instructors, and the counselors, especially Veterans Support Counselor Wailani Walker, for all of their love and support throughout her academic journey. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Rochelle Victoria Batres.
Aloha, fellow graduates, administrator, faculty, staff, family, and friends. It is an honor to stand before all of you this evening representing the class of 2026. If you had told the 7-year-old version of me that I would one day be standing on this stage, I wouldn't have believed you. My family and I have immigrated from Guatemala to New York. At that age, I was still learning how to understand everything around me. The English language, American culture, and college was never something I could picture for myself. Being the oldest of 4 siblings meant my childhood looked different. I spent my afternoons helping my mother clean houses so we can have food on the table, while my father worked extra shifts at a vitamin company. When I wasn't with my mom, I was at home taking care of my siblings, feeding, bathing, and helping them with their homework. By the time the house was finally quiet at night, it was my turn to try and be a student. Because of that, my success didn't look like everyone else's. While my friends were receiving honors and recognition, I was failing classes. During my high school years, I felt deeply out of place. I watched classmates receive scholarships and grants, and I remember longing so desperately for a sign that I belonged in that world too. After high school, I served as a Navy mechanic and eventually moved with my fiance to Hawaii to be closer to his family. While my service was honorable, I still struggled with the mentality I was destined to be nobody. After moving, I applied to at least 8 jobs and got called back only for 1 interview. I didn't get that job. After an unsuccessful job search, I decided to apply to Hawaii Community College. I had always wanted to go to college, and this seemed like the right time. I have always thought that my obstacles were a wall keeping me out of the future rather than a bridge leading me toward it. But standing here today, I've realized those years weren't a delay. They were a supplement to who I am. They taught me to value every inch of progress. To be the first in my family to earn an associate's degree has ignited a spark in me. It is a proof I needed my younger self was more capable, more than I ever imagined. I give the courage to keep going, to keep reaching, and to never stop growing from here. I spent my childhood worried about how my family would eat. It was no coincidence that while pursuing my degree in health and nursing, I found myself drawn to agriculture classes on the side, analyzing our food sustainability and how we can return to an island that nourishes its own people. I realized that whether I am studying the health of a patient or the sustainability of our islands, the goal is the same: healing. My early stages weren't just hardships, they were my first lessons in caretaking. I was learning how to tend to a crop, my family, with limited resources. I was learning that before you can have a harvest or a recovery, you have to be willing to get your hands dirty in the soil. Fellow graduates, my message to you today is that no matter how impossible your path has felt, look back at it with grace and gratitude. What should make us proudest today isn't the degree that was earned. It's that our younger selves with wide eyes and big aspirations never stopped walking. We accomplished this major milestone in our lives. To those of you who have felt self-doubt or who have faced obstacles like mountains, or who, even for a second, thought you wouldn't have made it, look around you. This room is a garden of success in the making. Many of you endured hardships that nobody else in this stadium knows about. To our parents, partners, children, and friends who are here today, the graduates are the ones in the regalia, but we didn't get here by ourselves. We are here because you carried us. You were the ones who kept the coffee brewing during finals week, the ones who listened to us vent after a 12-hour clinical shift, and the ones who believed we were somebodies even when we felt like nobodies. This moment is just as much yours as it is ours. Graduates, as we leave Hawaii Community College, I hope you carry one thing with you. Be kind to yourself. And please be kind to everyone else around you. It is your first time living too. When things get hard in the next chapter, remember your younger self, the one who didn't know if they could do it. Look that person in the eye and ask, am I proud of who I am today? Never stop learning, never stop being curious, and never stop becoming the person your younger self always hoped to be. It is the highest honors of my life to graduate by your side on this gracious land. Congratulations again, class of 2026.
Mahalo, Rochelle, for sharing your inspiring message with all of us. You will go far, and I will miss seeing you, and I wish you much success in your future endeavors. Graduates, please stand. You are our 85th graduating class. And after tonight, you'll be a part of our alumni Ohana forever. So please stay connected to us and let us know how you are doing. Together, let's recognize also any of our alumni seated in the audience. To all of our graduate families and friends seated in the stadium, if you have ever been a student at Hawai'i Community College, please stand. You are a part of our college's 85-year history. Thank you. In fact, you are a part of the Hawaii CC global base of more than 19,000 graduates. And I'm sorry, graduates, you may now be seated. Thank you. You are part of the Hawaii CC global base of more than 19,000 graduates out there, many of whom are deeply invested in the success of our campus and who selflessly contribute their time and talents of our cherished alumni. Education is not just a personal endeavor, but a gift to be shared with others. We encourage you to continue to embrace the spirit of aloha and to pay it forward. Give back to your communities, uplift others, and be a source of inspiration to those who follow in your footsteps. I would now like to call up Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Kimberly Collins, to introduce tonight's keynote speaker.
Please allow me to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, Dr. Noinoi Wang Wilson, a native Hawaiian educator, a cultural practitioner, and community leader. Noinoi retired from Hawaii Community College, University of Hawaii, in 2016. She served as assistant professor in Hawaiian Studies and coordinator of the Title III funded Halaulani Native Hawaiian Student Success Center. Noinoi is active in Native Hawaiian rights and community issues, most notably as one of the Kapuna Protecting Mauna Kea in 2019 and 2020. She serves as first vice chair on the newly created Mauna Kea Stewardship and Oversight Authority and on the Governor's Advisory Committee on Military Leases. She serves as the executive director of the Lala Kea Foundation, a Hawaiian cultural and educational nonprofit organization that serves to perpetuate the ancient art form of hula and other traditional cultural practices. Is Pele Keina of Hawaiian Civic Club of Hilo and is founding co-author of Aina Aloha Economic Futures Initiative. She is a graduate of Kamehameha School for Girls and earned her bachelor's degree with honors in anthropology from University of Hawaii at Hilo and master's degree in Pacific Island Studies from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. She received her doctorate in philosophy with a focus on Native Hawaiian well-being in 2016 from the School of Mori and Pacific Development at University of Waikato in Katikatidoa, Hamilton, New Zealand. Born and raised in Kailua, Oahu, Noinoi resides with her family in Kaiviki, Hilo, Hawaii. At this time, I am pleased to present sharing a speech titled Rooted in Aina and Ancestral Intelligence, Shaping Our Future, Dr. Noinoi Wang Wilson, tonight's keynote speaker.
Mahalo, aloha, aloha kako, distinguished faculty, proud families, honored guests, and most importantly, the 2026 graduating class of Hawaii Community College. Aloha. Today is a day of celebration, a special day of culmination, a day that honors not only what you have achieved, but who you have become in the process. Each of you arrived here carrying your own stories, your own ike, your own struggles, your own dreams. And today, you step forward not just with the degree or certificate that marks your accomplishments, but with kuleana, responsibility toward our collective future. You have kuleana to your families who have supported you, kuleana to your communities who believe in you, and kuleana to this aina that continues to sustain you and us all. So what does your future hold? Each of you will go on your journey, perhaps to continue your education, enter the workforce, care for your ohana and aina, or all of the above. You may choose to remain here on Hawaii Island or journey to a new land, to try something new, or even return to your home elsewhere. I wish you success in whatever path you choose. But here in Hawaii, we do not measure success only by personal gain. We measure it by how we uplift others, by how we malama what has been entrusted to us, by how we honor the ike of those who came before while shaping a future that is worthy of those yet to come. And there is no place, perhaps no place, that reminds us of this more powerfully than Mauna Kea, or Mauna Awa Kea. Mauna Kea stands not only as the highest peak in our islands and across Oceania, but as a living ancestor. Mauna Kea is a wao akua, a place where earth meets sky, where science and spirituality intersect, and where the question has never simply been, what can we do, but what should we do? In recent years, Mauna Kea called us all into deeper reflection. It's asked us to consider balance, to consider restraint, to consider the meaning of stewardship in a modern world. And from that reflection has emerged an important framework which guides our activity and relationship with the Mauna, one grounded not in new invention, but in ancient wisdom. I want to share some of that wisdom which is adapted by the Mauna Kea Stewardship and Oversight Authority as principles to ground ourselves when making important decisions related to the Mauna. I want you to consider how these foundational principles can guide you into the future. These principles are Mauna Aloha, understanding the reciprocal value of the Mauna and a long-term commitment to maintaining the integrity of Mauna Kea. This is the same as Aina Aloha, the land that loves and feeds us as we love and care for its well-being. Take this wisdom with you and apply it to whatever landscape you choose to call home. Be conscious of your footprint on the land and nurture that relationship so it can continually feed and care for you and your ohana. Opu kupuna, understanding and embracing a duty and accountability to Mauna Kea, the natural environment, and to perpetuate the Native Hawaiian traditional and customary practices embedded in the landscape of the Mauna by our kupuna or elders. This principle reflects the teaching and experience of great Hawaiian leaders, Opu Ali'i, the great chiefs who were revered by their people for caring and feeding them. Holomua Oi Kela Kela, driven by creativity and innovation, constantly challenging the status quo with a stewardship of Mauna Kea that is formed based on existing knowledge and traditions, as well as on new and expanding knowledge. The authority shall be mindful and observant of needs, trends, and opportunities to seek new knowledge, and as stewards without jeopardizing the foundation of Aina Aloha. This principle reminds us to remain versatile, willing to learn and grow, adapt to new conditions and challenges while being mindful of the foundation which was established for us. These are principles that call on us to recognize Mauna Kea as a separate, sacred, and living entity, not a resource to be consumed, but a relative to be respected, to ensure that any use of the Mauna is done with balance, humility, and accountability, to malama the natural and cultural resources so that they endure for future generations, and to center Native Hawaiian Ike and leadership in decision-making about places that hold deep ancestral significance. Graduates, these are not just guidelines and values for a mountain, they're guideposts for your lives. Because wherever you go, from healthcare to education, from trades to technology, you will face decisions that test your values. You'll be asked, is this efficient? Is this profitable? Is this innovative? But I challenge you to ask deeper questions. Is this pono? Is this just? Does this honor those who came before us? Does this protect what must endure? In this rapidly changing world, the challenges you will face in the near future are unimaginable and will require you to maintain your firm foundation, rooted in your relationship with the Aina and land, your spiritual values and guidance from your kupuna, your parents, and your chosen community. You're entering a world shaped by rapid change and challenges that some of us can't even fathom, especially in the realm of artificial intelligence. AI is transforming how we work, how we learn, how we solve problems. It's powerful, it's fast, it's evolving every day. But let me be clear, technology alone is not wisdom, and AI is just that. Artificial intelligence, not based on a relationship with Aina, with human experience, or driven by cultural values and kuleana. So don't allow artificial intelligence to replace ancestral intelligence. Instead, let's bring them into relationship. Imagine a future where AI is guided by Ike Kupuna, where innovation is shaped by values of Malama Aina, where data is interpreted through a lens of cultural responsibility, where progress does not mean forgetting, but remembering more deeply. That's the future you're being called upon to build because your generation stands at a unique crossroads. You are fluent in the tools of tomorrow, but you are also inheritors of one of the richest knowledge systems in the world. You understand that Ike is not just information and understanding, it's relationship. Relationship to land, relationship to community, and relationship to spirit. And when you bring that relationship into fields like science, business, education, and governments, You change those fields. You humanize and you ground them. So make them worthy of the future. As you leave here today, I ask you to carry 3 things. First, carry humility. No matter how much you learn, there's always more to understand. So stay open, stay teachable, stay grounded in your relationship to your place that feeds you. Second, carry courage. There will be moments when standing for what is right is not easy, when protecting sacred spaces, whether physical or cultural, requires your voice and sometimes your body. Use it. And third, carry aloha, not as a greeting, but as a practice, a way of moving through the world with care, compassion, responsibility, and relationship to your kupuna, your makua, your community, your natural environment. Our communities in the world need you, graduates. It needs you, and it needs more of us to be stewards, more communicators, more people who care, who stand up for those less fortunate, who care for plants, animals, forest creatures, and mountains. More people who understand that progress without purpose is empty. So look around you. This class of 2026 is full of people who have already demonstrated determination, resilience, and heart. You've balanced work, family, and school. That's determination. You faced uncertainty, and you kept going. That's resilience. You've shown you are ready, not just to succeed, but to lead. So lead with your heart. And leadership in Hawaii is not about standing above others. It's about standing with them, about lifting as you climb, about remembering your success is tied to the well-being of your community. So wherever your path leads, from here on Hawaii Island to across the world, remember where you came from. Remember the lessons of the Mauna. Mauna Kea will still be here, the guardian of our island, a beacon to forever connect you to this place. No matter where you go in the world, Mauna Kea will be here to greet you when you return. Remember the guidance of the kupuna, those who came before us. Remember the future is not something you inherit, it's something you shape, and shape it you will, with ike, with integrity, with aloha. Of that I have no doubt. To you, graduates of Hawaii Community College, ho'omaikai, congratulations. Go forward knowing you carry within you the strength of your ancestors and promise of generations yet to come. Aloha nui. Kukia i mauna.
Mahalo, Dr. Noenoe Wong Wilson, for carving time in your very busy schedule to be with us tonight. Your inspirational message has given us much to reflect upon. And what I have presented to her was a plaque that was created by our carpentry instructor, Henry Hanalei Sanborn, and also our welding assistant professor instructor, Darrow Miyashiro, as a token of our appreciation. And I believe they're seated there. Mahalo. Okay, we now come to the part you've all been waiting for. The conferring of degrees and certificates. Vice Chancellor Kimberly Collins, please present our graduation candidates.
Will all the University of Hawaii at Manoa graduation candidates please rise and remain standing? Will all the Hawaii Community College graduation candidates please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Kazama, it gives me great pleasure to present these candidates to you. They have completed their prescribed courses of study and are recommended by the faculty for the denoted certificates and degrees.
Graduates, you may be seated. Thank you, Vice Chancellor Collins. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and the University of Hawaii, by the Constitution of the State of Hawaii, and delegated to me, I hereby confer upon you the denoted certificates and degrees to which you are entitled. Graduates, you will each receive a graduate scroll and medallion. These beautiful stainless steel medallions were designed and created by a team of our very own exceptional Kauhale members. Each medallion is engraved with the University of Hawaii and Hawaii Community College names and lists our 31 programs and also features an io, a Hawaiian hawk, our campus mascot. In addition, we offer our congratulations to you with a hug, a handshake, or even a fist bump. Graduates, you may remain seated until your row is called. Graduates seated in the section on my left will receive their diplomas first, followed by those graduates seated on the right. After you have received your scroll and medallion, you may be seated when you return to your chair. And for safety reasons and out of courtesy for all present, we ask that anyone wishing to take pictures of your graduate do so from your seated area, please. We must be sure that the aisles and walkways are free from obstruction. And we kindly ask those that are seated on the ground level to please refrain from standing on the chairs that have been generously loaned to us by Auntie Luana Kavelu, Mary Monarch Director. Family and friends, we ask that you refrain also from blowing air horns when the graduates' names are called so that their names can clearly be heard by those who are here to support them tonight. Thank you for your kokua and cooperation.
Rochelle Batris, Liberal Arts.
Christopher Cooper, Liberal Arts.
Melinda Yagin, Human Services.
Geraldine Kanakanui, Hawaiian Studies and Sustainability.
Dominique Childs, Liberal Arts, Hawaiian Studies Hula, and Academic Subject Certificate, Hawaiian Lifestyles.
Lipine Meraki Griffin, Liberal Arts, Sustainability, Hawaiian Studies, Hula, and Kapuahi, Foundations and Hawaii Lifestyles.
Mele Holtz, Hawaiian Studies, Kapuahi Foundations.
Micah Yakushi, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaii Lifestyles. Ai Ozaki, Hawaiian Studies, Hula and Kapuahi Foundations, Liberal Arts, Sustainability.
Kriza Venice Marcelo, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaiian Lifestyles.
Jency Vine Passion, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaii Lifestyles.
Carolyn Rose Fukushima, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaiian Lifestyles.
Ross Halea Marie Ganat, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaii Lifestyles.
Elaine Nguyen, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaiian Lifestyles.
Keikoa Gabriel, Liberal Arts, Sustainability, Hawaiian Studies, Hula and Kapuahi Foundations.
Tisha Mahealani Maikui, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaiian Lifestyles.
Lacey Kaimuloa Bates, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaii Lifestyles.
Ashley Farron, Hawaiian Studies, Hawaiian Lifestyles.
Jonah Vera Cruz, Digital Media Arts.
Michelle Kepo'o, Creative Media, Digital Media Arts.
Arno Ferreira, Culinary Arts.
Sejen Agepa Sua, Culinary Arts.
Tyler Iida, Culinary Arts.
Shinjin Garcia, Culinary Arts.
Alexander Shirota, Culinary Arts.
Kiala Banasian, Culinary Arts.
Amelia Clunk, Culinary Arts.
Finn Thomas, Culinary Arts.
Netanya Kurokawa, Culinary Arts.
Maitimi Otare, Culinary Arts. Maimiti Otare, Culinary Arts.
Malie Kekayalo Espejo, Culinary Arts.
Casey Cho, Culinary Arts.
Alessa Stevens, Culinary Arts.
Janaya Cho, Culinary Arts.
Sophia Mastrolio, Culinary Arts. Jasmine Fujisaki, Agriculture, Farm Worker.
Philomer Ganier, Agriculture. Quinn Gorison, Carpentry. Daryl Dave Tagabi, Carpentry. Jason Fujioka, Carpentry. Trayden Labrador Espinoza, Carpentry. Makua Lo'i Yang, Happy Carpenter, Carpentry. Nathan Lamar Rotundo, Carpentry. Kaimalu Haleamau, Carpentry. Mighty Maka Cruz, Carpentry. Ricky Boy Barrels, Carpentry. Nicholas Rocha, Carpentry. Travis Edwards, Carpentry. Charlie Agpawa, Carpentry. Trent Ishizu, Carpentry. Ryder Cabreros, carpentry.
Daniel Colomietz, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Landon Ha, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Tyson Chavez, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Cameron Cipriano, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Cody Thompson, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Tava Madrigal, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Kala'i Davis, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Travis Wood, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
James Ramos, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Cody Zarmak, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
John Lloyd Arzaga, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Ethan Biasan, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Stone Shikatano, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Holy Achoy, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Royden Ratific Justo, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Matthew Ito Villafuerte, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Cor Baldonado, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Elvis Bartolome Jr., electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Trevor Davis, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Isaac Neal, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Rayston Ikaika Kaupu, electrical installation and maintenance technology.
Sean Jarrell Galars, engineering technology, drafting and design.
Isaac Mandalones, engineering technology, drafting and design.
Alexander Wakano, engineering technology, drafting and design.
Jordan McCowan, engineering technology, drafting and design.
Sir Ian Maalea Kahaka Hersey, engineering technology.
Alvin Franco, engineering technology, geospatial remote sensing Hawaii.
Jasmine Elenecki, accounting.
Christina Kegoradova, accounting.
Rika May Soriano, accounting.
Mei Ling Stanley, accounting.
Azare Frazier, accounting.
Don Delatore, accounting.
Hikaru Tashiro, accounting.
Shailin Menino, business technology.
Kahealani Ravi, business technology, entrepreneurship.
Erica Tabelin, business technology.
Marky Gian Tamayo, business technology.
Kamaholu Lyman, information technology, computer support.
Franzi Le Kalantak, information technology, information security and assurance.
Nino Jairo Pelton, information technology.
Mauricio Fernandez, Information Technology, Information Security and Assurance.
Michael Remsen Gamiao, Information Technology.
Pualani Chang, Marketing.
Kalia Whittington Ramirez, Marketing.
Sayla Fisher, Fire Science, Emergency Medical Technician.
Brianna Brooks, Fire Science.
Samuel Maury, Fire Science.
Kilina Heo Kekai Puhi, Fire Science.
Dazen Mark Mateo.
Sunny Ray, Fire Science.
Poi Keao Roback, Fire Science.
Rylan Crivello, Nursing.
Jordan Natividad, Nursing.
Michelle Inocencio, Nursing.
Jeanette Lucas Maderos, Nursing.
Devin Perryman, Nursing.
Anthea Pascua, Nursing.
Momilani Santa Maria, Nursing.
Keisha Santa Maria, Nursing.
Rainen Awai, Nursing.
Michaela Wills, Nursing.
Chelsea Pua, Nursing.
Rihanna Domingo Peregrino, Nursing.
Kiana Soloria, Nursing.
Natasha Mangrubang, Nursing.
Hulali Kalave, Liberal Arts.
Michelle Francis Kabangting, Nursing.
Leimomi Ahina, Nursing.
Courtney Sarao, Nursing.
Cassandra Shines, Nursing.
Shaden Arita, Nursing.
Chazrin Santos, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies. La'akea Kajuarke, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies. Yeah. Randall Guadiz, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies. Micah Espejo, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies. Kingston Young, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies.
Rylan Ishii, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technology.
Kalei Madaris Soretani, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies.
Jeremiah Schubert, Machine Welding, Industrial Mechanics Technology.
Bradley Greenlee, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technologies.
Kona Johnson Kitazawa, Machine Welding and Industrial Mechanics Technology.
Owen Alfiler Guzman, auto body repair and painting.
Antonio Whitney Palma, Auto Body Repair and Painting.
Kian Ogawa, auto body repair and painting.
Casey Mangoba, Auto Body Repair and Painting.
Kaden Namba, auto body repair and painting.
Ryan Villa, Auto Body Repair and Painting.
Jace Yee Madrona, auto body repair and painting.
Samuel Pennington, Auto Body Repair and Painting.
Alan Kudo, auto body repair and painting.
Charles Dela Cruz, Auto Body Repair and Painting.
Kauluve Hilono, automotive technology, liberal arts, sustainability.
Faith Ramos, Automotive Technology.
Troy Kaulula'au, automotive technology.
George Hopper, Automotive Technology.
Henry Hoffman, automotive technology.
Jaden Angwai, Automotive Technology.
Jimwell Lucktowen, automotive technology.
Hi Kahai Burgess, Automotive Technology.
Kaehukai McGarity, automotive technology.
Joseph Harris, Automotive Technology.
Tyrene Utiano, diesel mechanics.
Mele Ahia, Diesel Mechanics.
Keola Higa, diesel mechanics.
Kobe Fael Donea, Diesel Mechanics.
Sanford Tavares, diesel mechanics.
Chase Shimmerman, Diesel Mechanics. Simmerman.
Julian Barajas Thomas, diesel mechanics.
Nicholas Mao, Diesel Mechanics.
Cashin Suarez Agbige, diesel mechanics.
Micah Cernel, Diesel Mechanics.
Blake Hanoa, diesel mechanics.
Tony Turpak, Diesel Mechanics.
Branson Batten, diesel mechanics.
Troy Branco Liu, Diesel Mechanics.
Keahi Dackwell, early childhood education.
Honey Lynn Sunaoka, Early Childhood Education.
Mia Reckelman, early childhood education.
Misha Reckelman, Early Childhood Education.
Kaua Noi Lee, early childhood education.
Megan Christine Salvado, Early Childhood Education, Practitioner 1.
Dara Nagata, early childhood education, practitioner 1.
Marjorie Perez, Liberal Arts, Human Services, Sustainability.
Claudine Kabatbat, Human Services.
Birdie Titano, Human Services.
Noel Pelayo, Liberal Arts, Human Services.
Allison Lofton, Liberal Arts, Marine Options Program.
Sierra Worthington, Natural Science, Biological Science.
Lana Frutos, Tropical Forest Ecosystems and Agroforestry Management.
Jeremiah Ockman, Tropical Forest Ecosystem and Agroforestry Management.
Kiani O'Neill Salazar, Liberal Arts.
Christine Ignacio Ramos, Liberal Arts.
Kayla Kehaulani Komila, Liberal Arts.
Kyra Rio, Liberal Arts.
Michelle Chesarek, Liberal Arts.
Josiah Cho, Liberal Arts, Art.
Faith Schutte, Liberal Arts.
Kelly Kaneko, Liberal Arts.
Emmanuel Nash, Liberal Arts.
Haley Rose Okamura, Liberal Arts.
Ariane Sextimo Raphael, Liberal Arts.
Chantel Makua Ole Perrin, Liberal Arts.
Haley Ann Dolfo, Liberal Arts.
Kelsey Harris, Liberal Arts.
Zen Bueno, Liberal Arts.
Ariana Wilson Janelsa, Liberal Arts.
Erica Eugenio, Liberal Arts.
Israel Keaulana Bauges, Liberal Arts.
Ivan Ramos, Liberal Arts.
Lorraine Damogma, Liberal Arts.
Francis Carmen Reyla, Liberal Arts.
Jane Ancheta, Liberal Arts.
Brandy McCowan, Liberal Arts.
Lisa Rosario, Liberal Arts.
Melissa Oanda-san Lorenzo, Liberal Arts.
Kaikea Iopa Kenui, Liberal Arts.
Tiara Sims, Liberal Arts.
Carly Cuba Nathan, Liberal Arts.
Kamanao Io Wand, Liberal Arts.
Kinohi Bridges, Liberal Arts, Sustainability.
Mike Kalani Diaz, Liberal Arts, Sustainability.
Gabrielle Thorpe, Liberal Arts, Sustainability.
Divine Grace Machito, Liberal Arts.
Pia Abraham, Liberal Arts.
Kaya Watson, Liberal Arts.
Mari Matsukawa, liberal arts.
Kailiana Gaspar, liberal arts.
Ariana Publico, liberal arts.
Dason Cravello, liberal arts, sustainability.
Marcus Alcos, liberal arts, sustainability.
Jericho Long, liberal arts, marine options program.
Kian Hunter, Kahalepuna Lake, liberal arts.
Jennifer Oliveros Rios, liberal arts, sustainability.
Samantha Penley, liberal arts. Michael Animay Hulaliao O Maluhia Baji, liberal arts.
Solomar Sanchez, liberal arts. Kusuke Wada, liberal arts.
Andre Evangelista, liberal arts.
Portia Belser, liberal arts.
Leonin Ashford, liberal arts, global studies, Hawaiian studies, Hawaii lifestyles, and a certificate in sustainability.
Bosilka Nash, social work.
Kaylin Mahoy, social work.
Holly Zimmerman, master's social work. Sunshine Kahapea, social work.
Trina Lake, Hanoi Lani Lake, bachelors of social work.
Will all the graduates please stand? Graduates, as a symbol of your transition from candidates for a degree or certificate to a degree or certificate holder, will you please move the tassels on your mortar boards from the right to left? Chancellor Kazama, I am proud to present to you the 85th graduating class of Hawaii Community College and the 2026 Hawaii Island graduates from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health. Will everyone please join me in congratulating our graduates? Graduates, you may be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. I'd like to extend my sincerest thanks to all who have participated in our commencement exercises this evening. Mahalo to co-chairpersons Keisha Kama, Jenny Batalonius, Susie Desadil, and along with the graduation committee and numerous faculty, staff, and student volunteers for your hard work in coordinating this very special event. In addition, mahalo to Director Paul Arceo and the Hawaii County Band, Auntie Luana Cavelu and the Mary Monarch Office, and Hilo High School, KVIX Media Foundation for your contributions here tonight. Lastly, a shout out to the University of Hawaii at Hilo Graduation Committee, including the Chancellor's Office, Imi Loa Astronomy Center staff, and the Auxiliary Services Department for working with us to collaborate on hosting this beautiful culminating event. In honor of this special occasion, we would like to share with you a mele entitled Leo Hilo Kaua Pe Kauahi, written by Dr. Tau Pori Tangaro, which was inspired by the mission and vision of our college. Members of Unukupukupu and the Hawaii Community College Kauhale will accompany him. Graduates and guests, you're welcome to join us or follow along on page 16 in the program booklet. Mahalo, Dr. Taupori Tangaro, Noel Tagab Cruz, Pele Kaio, Akea Kiona, Unukupukupu, and the Hawaii Community College Kauhale. As a final honor to our graduates, audience, please remain seated until the recessional. The platform party will lead the recessional, followed by faculty and staff, dignitaries, and the graduates. Family and friends, you may greet your graduates outside the stadium once the graduates have exited. This concludes tonight's ceremony. Mahalo for sharing the evening with us. And as you depart, please travel safely. Graduates, please rise. Congratulations, class of 2026.